Welcome everyone. Let's continue with lesson 8. Imagine you're training an AI to recommend products. One customer record isn't enough. Neither are 10. In fact, most machine learning models learn from thousands or even millions of examples. That raises an important question. How do we organize all this information so the AI can use it efficiently? The answer is simple. We organize it into something called a dataset. Today, we will discover what a dataset is, how it's organized, and why it is one of the most important building blocks of every machine learning project. A dataset is simply an organized collection of data. Instead of storing thousands of customer records separately, we place them together in one structured collection. Think of it like a spreadsheet. Each row contains information about the customer. Each column stores one specific type of information. By organizing the data this way, the AI can process it efficiently and learn from every example. Let's zoom in on just one row of dataset. Each row represents one complete training example. It contains all the features describing a customer along with the label showing the known outcome. If you have ever worked with Excel or Google Sheets, this idea should feel familiar. One row, one record, one complete example for the AI to learn from. Now let's look at the dataset from a different perspective. Instead of looking across a row, look down a column. Each column stores one type of information for every customer. One column may contain ages, another may contain shopping frequency, another stores loyalty membership, and one column contains the label, the known outcome. This consistent structure makes it much easier for machine learning algorithms to process the data. Now let's answer another important question. Why do AI models need so much data? Imagine trying to understand customer shopping habits by looking at only 3 customers. You would probably miss many important patterns. Now imagine studying 100,000 of customers. Suddenly buying habits become much clearer. The same is true for machine learning. The more high quality training examples the AI sees, the better it becomes at recognizing reliable patterns. That is why many successful AI systems are trained using very large datasets. Having a large dataset is important, but having a good quality dataset is even more important. Imagine reading a book where every few pages are missing. Learning would be difficult. Datasets work the same way. If important information is missing, if records are duplicated, or if the data is inconsistent, the AI may learn incorrect patterns. Next, we will explore exactly how data is cleaned and prepared before it is used for training. Before we continue, I hope you're finding this course helpful and enjoying the learning journey so far. If you're getting value from these lessons, I would really appreciate your support. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing your thoughts or questions in the comments. Your support helps us create more free, high-quality learning content for everyone. Thank you, and let's continue learning together. Let's put everything together. Look at this simple data set. Can you identify the features? They are the columns that describe the customer. Now identify the label. It is the column containing the known outcome that the AI is trying to learn. If you can distinguish between features and labels inside a data set, you have already taken a major step towards understanding how machine learning works. Imagine you have collected thousands of customer records. You have identified the features, you have identified the labels, you have organized everything into a data set. So, can we start training the AI? Not quite. Real world data is rarely perfect. Some information is missing, some records are duplicated, some values aren't consistent. Before an AI can learn, the data needs to be prepared. That's exactly what we will explore now. Think about cooking a meal. Even if you have fresh ingredients, you still need to wash, peel, and prepare them before cooking. Data preparation works the same way. Your data sets may already contain valuable information, but it often needs cleaning before it is ready for machine learning. Preparing the data helps the AI learn from accurate, consistent, and reliable information. It's one of the most important steps in any machine learning project. One of the most common problems in the data set is missing information. Perhaps a customer's age wasn't recorded or their shopping frequency is unknown. Ignoring missing values can confuse a machine learning model. Depending on the situation, we might fill the missing information, remove incomplete records, or estimate a suitable value. The goal is always the same: provide the AI with data it can learn from confidently. Another common issue is duplicate records. Imagine the same customer appearing multiple times by mistake. If duplicates aren't removed, the AI may give too much importance to that customer's behavior. Cleaning duplicate records helps ensure that every training example has the right level of influence. The result is a data set that better represents reality. Imagine asking 5 people to write today's date. Some might write it as 1/5/2026. Others might write May 1st, 2026. Both mean the same thing, but to computer, they look different. The same problem happens with names, countries, product categories, and many other types of data. Before training an AI, we standardize the data so similar information is stored in the same format. This helps the AI focus on learning meaningful patterns instead of being confused by inconsistent formatting. Not every piece of information helps an AI make better decisions. Imagine trying to recommend products to a customer. Knowing their purchase history is useful, knowing how often they shop is useful, but does the customer's internal record number help predict what they will buy? Probably not. During data preparation, we identify the information that is truly useful for the problem we are solving. This helps the AI learn faster and often leads to better predictions. Let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Machine learning models are only as good as the data they learn from. If the data is incomplete, inconsistent, or irrelevant, the AI will struggle to learn. But when the data is carefully prepared, the AI can focus on recognizing real patterns instead of dealing with errors. That is why experienced data scientists often spend more time preparing data than training models. Good data preparation isn't just technical step, it's one of the biggest reasons successful AI projects succeed. Let's bring everything together. We started by learning that machine learning needs organized data called a data set to learn effectively. We then discovered that simply collecting data isn't enough. Before training an AI model, the data must be carefully prepared by handling missing values, removing duplicate records, standardizing inconsistent information, and keeping only the most useful data. Once these steps are complete, the data set is clean, organized, and ready for machine learning. But there is one important question left. Should we use the entire data set to train the AI? The answer is no. To build AI models that perform well on new, unseen data, we first divide the data set into different parts. each with a specific purpose. In the next lesson, we will explore why data sets are split into training, validation, and test sets, and how this simple step helps create machine learning models that are both accurate and reliable.